Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Thursdays with
Yay.
Jackbox.
Hi, everyone.
This is where I hit.
Please
tweet.
stand by. We're not live yet. You're tweeting?
That's where I tweet my tweet.
Okay. And my watch says we're live on YouTube.
Oh,
Let me go get the YouTube chat up.
Hexengel's freaking
right.
out.
Oh, my God.
420
420
blaze
blazes.
it. All right.
Puff, puff, pass. Hey, Arnie. You haven't been on for a
I
while.
haven't been on in a
been a
while.
while, yeah.
It's been a combination of me just being busy making these games, but also I always have to go home at before 6.
And also your contract disputes as well.
It's true. Also, yes. I asked for way too much to ever be on.
Too much Diet Cokes.
Too many Diet Cokes. I go through a lot. So, guys, just watch them slowly stack up. Here's the sad thing about how much I enjoy drinking Diet Coke.
I'm gonna
When
enjoy
I got
Diet
this
Coke.
Diet Coke, I was like, we're going to be in there an hour. Do I want? I mean, it'll be weird like halfway through to be like, I'm going to go get a Diet Coke, but also I don't want to bring two.
Is it
Diet
weirder to
Cokes.
go, oop,
Wait a
here's
minute.
another Diet
Yeah.
Coke?
Or just have them next to each other. So, yeah.
Well, don't steal my Diet Coke. That's all I
Yeah.
ask.
This stream brought to you by Diet Coke.
Exactly. How have you guys been? How have your
Very well.
lives? I
Very
never,
good,
I
very
never
good.
talked to you.
Very well. I'm working on this. I work for a game company. I'm working on this Party Pack. It's a
Really?
collection of party
Oh,
games.
Okay.
It's for the computer,
Uh-huh.
for consoles. I'm
Sounds
just working
very
on
similar
that.
to a game company I work for.
Really?
I hope you have not stolen our intellectual property.
Never.
Jackbox is very litigious.
It's called the Fake Box Party Meat.
Someone in chat, Cody QW. It's been a while. I'm sorry. These names are all familiar. Says, I love Pepsi. You're wrong, Cody. I mean, you love it, but you're still wrong.
You can still be wrong. Get that in the frame. So I'm Ryan, Arnie, Warren, just for people who don't know our names.
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
putting up titles right now. And today we're going to talk about some exciting stuff. Do
Yes.
you want to talk about what we're going to talk about?
How about this? Warren will talk about who's going to talk about
Okay.
what we're going to talk about. Yeah, we've already, I mean, I'm sure everyone here already knows most of these things, but the Jackbox Party Pack 4 is coming out this fall. We've already announced Fibbage 3 is going to be in it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost done.
Yes, which Ryan, you are directing and
true.
doing everything you can to drive into the ground.
Yeah. I'm hoping to ruin all goodwill from any
Yes.
previous Fibbage title.
And the awesome Enough About You is part of that. Now, suddenly, I know definitively these things are announced, but like as I'm
I know, it's scary, right?
It is. It's so easy to just suddenly be like, and also Goofballs. Oh, no.
Did we announce Goofballs?
We haven't announced Goofballs.
Well, the problem is we haven't secured the lucrative Goofballs license.
Yeah.
It's true. Enough About You. Have you guys played Enough About You?
We
Yeah.
have a couple times. We talked about how it's a little bit more, or it's a different kind of fun if you know the people.
Yes.
But it's fun if you're just guessing and making up fun stuff as well. So we played a few times on the stream.
Yeah.
And that's part of Fibbage 3. It doesn't count towards the game. So
Yeah.
really, it's almost like
It's an
getting
extra.
6 games.
We kill ourselves making all these games, and do know that there have been days when we're like, what if we made Enough About You the 5th game?
I got to tell you, you may notice we didn't announce it when we first announced Fibbage 3. Because we thought,
What if we skinned it just a little bit more? But it's not. We have other awesome stuff.
No.
We've already announced Survive the Internet, which is awesome, and which I
Very
believe we're going
fun.
to play in just a little bit.
Yep, assuming we'll ask the chat, but I think we'll probably end up playing that.
Yeah, people love it so
people
far.
love to play that.
And right now, we are going to announce the 3rd game in the Jackbox Party Pack, which I'm directing. A lot of people have seen some tease images online, and they're like, it's Trivia Murder Party 2. It is not Trivia Murder Party 2.
What?
Although I do love Trivia Murder Party. I'm excited to someday do Trivia Murder Party 2.
In fact, now that I think about it, it's Trivia Murder Party.
Oh, wait! Wouldn't that be... What a weird dumb... Guys, let's do everything we can to throw them off the scent. Let's say there are no other sequels in the party pack.
Right.
And then, seconds before announcing it, let's deny...
Make some very thematically different art.
Yeah. It is sort of spooky themed.
Oh, yeah.
though,
Yeah.
But
You had 2 runs of years in a row where you did sort of a horror thing.
yeah, I don't know.
But this is very different.
This
though.
is very different than Trivia Murder Party. It is spooky, but it could not be more different of a game. But
Right.
it is similar in being so complicated and big that it's killing us.
Yeah. But in a super fun way. In a way that you as the viewer will love.
Yeah, it's awesome. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to announce it. We're going to show some images, play a little bit of music, and then we're going to play something else. And then after we play something else, we're going to see more of the game, like some more visual stuff that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Like the sort of the intro to the game. And then we'll play something else.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want
and
to
soonish we'll play it on the stream, but not today.
Totally. It seems like it's real close to being ready.
It is, but
I'm very excited.
it's so close except for the things that make it absolutely not.
Except for the things you don't want anyone to ever see.
Yeah.
Do you want to click that so we get a little
Oh, yeah. Let's get some
musical
music going. Oh, my
accompaniment?
gosh. Andy Poland.
God, Andy
This whole team
I mean,
is
Andy
awesome.
and Brian, I mean, they both
Yes.
keep knocking it out of the park.
Everybody
but
who
just
works
like,
here, almost everybody who works here is
It's always so
great.
Yeah,
hard
except
with
for Warren.
music. Oh, yeah. It's always so hard with music. I'll hear something it's like, that's my favorite song that Andy's done. And then
Yeah.
he'll do another
I
one.
really didn't
and
think
then,
we
yeah.
could top some of the music from the last pack, but so far, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Especially, oh, yeah. Oh, I guess this really very much gives away the title.
I thought you were
The
prepared for
title
that.
of the game is Monster Seeking Monster.
That's right.
Yeah. Monster Seeking Monster. It is a dating-themed game where players are monsters disguised as humans trying to get the other players to date them. You send each other secret messages, which do then show up in the game in some/most circumstances. And yeah, it's mostly just an excuse to write really dumb things to each other. This game definitely has the highest amount of people giggling while typing things in the game. And there's a lot more going on. There's some light strategy. There's enough strategy to, like, if you want to play it that way, it's fun. But mostly it's a really fun, silly excuse to type in silly stuff.
Well, you've been talking about since last year wanting to do something with player-to-player messages on phones.
Yes.
And this is like the coolest possible version of that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we approach like coming up with all these games ideas in a lot of different ways. I really like to think about like what's something new we can do with the controllers. And so for the last couple of years, like we keep coming back to being like, sending secret messages between phones seems like it could be really fun.
Totally.
Yeah.
And hard to figure out.
Hard to
But we
work.
figured it out, and it works great. So yeah, sending messages to each other is really fun and silly. I'm really excited about it.
Totally.
Let's look at... Oh, let's actually look at the screen. Let's look at the...
Oh, should we look at this?
Oh, yeah.
We can do
The,
that.
Show 'em the animation
like
here,
the,
yeah.
the menu.
We can do that.
Man, this music is so good. I really... I always just want to start showing everything. Like, we're not.
I know. No,
No.
let's play it.
But, like, the music as the game goes on and, like, later into the... Oh, my gosh. There's so much stuff
Can
to
I-
see. And,
yeah. I was just going to say, with any, especially Andy Poland game, watch all the way to the end of the credits. Because
Yes.
the music just keeps getting better.
Well, and the art style, too. That Owen
Yes.
did on this
Yeah,
is just
Owen
Yes.
knocked it out.
Yeah.
Owen and Dave did an amazing job. And, you know, the engineering from Pascal with help from Ben and Evan. Like, so many... Like, everybody's doing this amazing job. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's more artists. Like, there's so many people that work on all these games.
Alex with
yeah.
all the controller stuff.
Yeah, which is no, we've really been working hard. Like every year we're trying to like advance every aspect of it further, and like just the more and more stuff we are doing with the controller, I think
Totally.
is really exciting.
Especially for like a game like this where there's
Yeah.
has to be very user friendly and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's really quick look at the image of the. Let's look at some monsters, guys. This is just a taste of some of the monsters that you may be in this game.
I'll reveal that middle guy, I played him yesterday and had a very fun time. His power, I won't say what the power is, but it's very fun to do. And you can manipulate others pretty easily with that power.
Yes, that's a good one. I really think the one on the far right. Why am I being going?
We like to call him
I don't want to
Mr.
say
Fangface.
that that's a
Stabby knife
vampire. I don't
face.
think you've ever seen what a vampire looks like.
And then-
Vampire. I think the vampire is the one that really first made us. Was sort of what we first started thinking about what this game would be.
Yeah.
And playing the vampire is super fun. And I also think The Mummy is really fun, but The Mummy has gone in a little late. I've never gotten to actually be The Mummy.
I don't think I have.
I haven't either. Yeah.
There's a lot of people recognizing Billy O'Brien in the chat. Just saying.
I will say this: the host of Trivia Murder Party is not Tom Gottlieb. Trivia Murder Party. The host of Monster.
I knew that one.
Or of Monster Seeking Monster is not Tom Gottlieb, but he probably is going to have an audio credit.
Oh, what do you know?
Anyway, okay. That's all that stuff. So we're gonna see more of this. So let's play a game, and then we're going to see the intro to the game, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
In fact, let's maybe duck the sound down. I'll get this off here.
We have a question. Is there another Jackbox Party Pack coming out soon?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. This is just something we do in our free time.
This fall, as usual. Yeah, keep your eyes open this fall. So
We've been putting a lot of work into just animating some fake menus.
Yes.
Thanks, Celestial Flower.
Yeah, let's look at the chat. Now, by the way, Arnie, we have the YouTube chat up as well, if you notice. So we're getting chats from all sides. I have been reading out of the corner of my eye here, but I'm sure I'm missing things. But basically, can you guys make Fibbage 3? I promise we will.
Mm-hmm. We're actively.
Yeah.
We've mostly made
done
Fibbage 3.
But now that you have a weird attitude about it, no, I don't want it to.
Can you start over?
Hey, Tessie.
Hi, Tessie. How's it going?
Notice that test.jackbox is now using SSL. I think that is a recent change for better security. Usually we only use it inside, internally, so we don't really need it. But now we're streaming, so we want people to be.
Will this pack include another Quiplash? Nope, there's only one sequel in this pack.
Fibbage 3 is the only sequel in the pack.
It's true.
Would you say this is the most ambitious idea you've directed so far? Stott asks.
I would say yes. I mean, Trivia Murder Party was pretty ambitious, but in a different way. Trivia Murder Party was very like a lot of stuff, and the vast majority of it was sort of not too complicated, but there were just so many of them.
Yeah.
This game is not necessarily like that, but it's like an connecting like a lot of things that we've just never done before.
Yeah.
Like that are sort of organically come out of kind of like what we do, but we've never really gone this deep on message to message stuff.
Yeah.
And then even just like, and again, each of these different monsters have a specific power, like way that they affect the game. And so that's complicated.
The logic of all that, how this monster plays off that monster. I've heard you guys have those discussions. It's like, oh man, that would give me a headache.
Yeah, just like, oh wait.
And also, I don't want to make it seem like I'm some like, oh, guys.
You're a torture genius.
I'm the only director that could do something this ambitious. Honestly, like Mark Turowitz is like the secret hero is like the hero of so many of the games that we make. He's secret because we
refuse to credit him.
Yes, exactly. He will never be credited. And please don't tell him that I said his name. But he and I co-directed Trivia Murder Party, and like he did such an amazing job, and he's also like a big part of why Monster Seeking Monster is going to be as awesome as it is.
Totally.
So, yeah.
He's invaluable. He also was the one who initially pushed the hardest for, hey, TMI, which was what we used to call that pitch, should be part of Fibbage 3.
Yeah.
And then we made it enough about you. So
absolutely.
He's he's great.
Yeah. It is fairly regularly he suggests something that I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. And then later I'm like, yep, you were 100% right. And I am not too proud to admit it.
But not when he's in the room.
Let's see. What else is going on in the chat? Should we just play? Should we play?
Let's play some Survive the Internet. What do you say?
Yeah, let's play Survive the Internet. I'm very excited.
Let's get a lobby up.
All right.
I haven't checked the settings. Maybe want to make sure that like timers and audio. Okay, those are good.
It's funny. I immediately saw SFX slider as sex slider. I can't be the first. Let's see. Let's put the sex slider all the way up.
If you go to the Bunny Ranch, don't order the sex slider unless you're really ready for it, in my opinion.
But I don't want a full sex burger.
Oh, God.
You know, my favorite Jerry O'Connell show was Sex Sliders. And
that was a porn parody, Arnie. That was not a film.
What?
That was Charlie
There was
O'Connor.
original? Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
Any sex on this planet? Nope. Keep going.
How about it? Step on your Charlie O'Connor joke. A real thing that actually was said. Okay, I'm going to actually put the we're going to put the room code in the chat. Now remember, you're going to test.jackbox.tv, not the normal jackbox.tv. Test.jackbox.tv. And you're going to enter the room code that I'm going to put in the chat. I'm going to put it into our YouTube friends chat first because they don't always get the chat or the text. So, all right.
Guys, I've missed being on the stream.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Really abandoned my family more often.
You, first of all, should. Second of all, you should be on the stream more.
I love it that now we do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So
Yeah.
everyone on Twitch immediately switch over to YouTube. Everyone on YouTube immediately switch over to Twitch. And the conversations, like the messages are separate, right? I am clearly such an old man.
So left is Twitch and right is YouTube. And YouTube seems to have sort of a slower, more thoughtful, like, what do you think about this? And Twitch is just like, emojis! Which I enjoy both. Okay.
What are we going to do about our aging population?
Oh, my God. Well, we'll just have to...
And the other side is like, I'm horny.
No, this is the whole problem. This is why we have this population. God damn it. All right, shall we start?
All right. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep. It's.
Would you start? Is what I meant to say.
So
this is
passive
why.
aggressive there.
Also, guys, maybe I shouldn't come back and do the stream more often.
It's not too late to get into the audience. Go ahead and join the mob.
It's true. Get in the audience. We're
Yeah,
65
test
in the
that.
audience.
And let's go.
Test.jackbox.tv.
Little tidbit that I'm sure no one cares about. The host of this game, I've known since childhood.
That's right.
Went to high school with. Went
Hi,
to
I'm
college
your
with.
host, Todd. And
I've
yes,
known
that
him
rhymes
for
with
about
bod.
10 years.
So
Yeah.
feel free to call me
I have
Todd
never
the
met
bod.
him.
Here's a quick
Oh,
tutorial.
come on, Warren. You're always ruining everything.
Hey guys,
I just want to be
what's up?
involved.
Party Kevin, here to teach you how to play
Also, a little
Survive the Internet.
tidbit: Warren
So
is a
in each
ghost.
round,
Yeah.
If you go back and watch this
Go
whole
ahead and
stream,
answer.
you'll notice that we've never actually
Both
interacted with it.
responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the
I think
most
we are aware of
ridiculous
that bug,
way
Lapis
possible.
Luna.
So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are quote,
I think we're
super
working on
dumb,
that.
then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an
this
outrageous
play out for
comment
people
to
who don't
what
know.
headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment.
If you've just seen the
was most
logo, you're
absurd.
probably in the audience.
I
Yeah.
get rewarded for writing the twist, and Paul gets some pity points for
I am
looking
just seeing the
foolish.
logo also.
The person with the most
Oh, maybe
points
just
at the
'cause
end
I'm
of the
the VIP.
game wins.
I'm seeing a bunch of
Okay,
text
that's it.
messages.
Thanks for watching.
I'm
From my wife?
seeing
I don't-
some pornography
Please.
I looked up
I feel
earlier.
so empty inside.
I'm going to do that.
Let's start things off at a crowdfunding site.
Okay. So we're at a crowdfunding site. That's the sort of setting here.
Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response. Just follow your gut.
All right, prompt time.
Jackbox been going to stream to Mixer as well. I believe I just created our account in Mixer yesterday, so we're looking into it right now. The software we're using doesn't have Mixer, but we're looking into it.
Yep.
What's the big deal about Monster Singing Monster?
Yeah, what is the big
What
deal
is
anyway?
it? What's the deal?
Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their words in the funniest way possible.
Thank you, Stod. What's up, Yosef? If anybody is new, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming to our stream. We do this pretty much every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central. If you're so new that you don't know how to get into the audience, go to test.jackbox.tv, enter that code in the upper right-hand corner of our game screen there. Thank you, Nova Knight. Oh, Papa Beb. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jess Ann. Hey. Oh, Yuxi's in
It's
both
the
chats now.
moment of
Oh,
truth.
nice. Yeah, we really
Yeah.
didn't think that through.
Yeah, I
That's,
wouldn't do it.
Good old Grey Notes
Oh,
Park.
yeah. You can really watch some people poop there.
Yeah, it's too much of a responsibility.
Yeah. All you have to do is donate.
Nah, too much.
I just got a great idea for a crowdfunding. A real one.
Yeah. Sure. Same difference.
Oh, jeez. Were they repossessed? or-
That's right. Why? I love my aids.
Let's see.
Danny's
Yeah, I
baby's lungs
know.
have been
You laugh
kidnapped.
the hardest. Vote now.
What happens if you don't type anything? Does it create one for you?
Think
Yeah,
so.
they're
I bet
decoys.
so,
yeah. I was like, what does it do, Ryan's like, oh, wait, I wrote a bunch of them.
I was like, I think you know the best answer.
It blurs together. It blurs together.
Okay, here are the verdicts.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That's good.
And here's how the
That's really
audience
good
felt about things. Here's who burned you. Some points for them. And you, the victim, get some pity points.
Pity points. 2 pity
This
points.
does not make you look good.
Good.
Nicely done, Arnie.
I started with to save my baby's life, and I was like, we can do better.
Yeah, more detail.
Even though it doesn't really make
Top
sense.
bottom.
The timer was almost up. I was like, my baby's lungs? It's a weird way to word it, but
Maybe your baby needs robo lungs.
Great. Now let's go to a social networking site. Your second prompt is being sent
Yeah,
to
someone
your
said in the chat,
device. Please
specificity is
answer it.
always good.
Yeah.
Also, as we've talked about in the stream before, I like to play the game by setting people up very well.
Yeah, I try to do that as well. What other games for Jackbox Party Pack 4? Please add Quiplash 3. Well, the Quiplash 3 will not be in it. Fibbage 3 will be. Enough About You, which is a mode in Fibbage 3. Basically a whole new game mode. Survive the Internet, which we're playing now. And Monster Seeking Monster, which we just announced. And
Yeah.
there's 2 more games we haven't talked about.
Yuxi says
If
it's
this
always a
inspires
treat
you,
when it's
take
more than
this
just
quote
Warren
out
and
of
Ryan.
context,
What are
so
you
it
trying to
makes it
say?
look
Yeah,
look
come
like
on,
it.
UC. UC was also the one who was like, when are you going to play your old games, you hacks?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mark. Don't miss Mark, Warren.
Oh. Not a real good one on my part, but what are you going to do?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I sent in final IMs and marked the bookmark stuff today, so we have quite a few in there. So
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Doubt it.
that just seems like a real thing you would definitely see on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've never seen this thing. I definitely need to comment
Definitely
on
feeling
it.
compelled, yeah. Warren, that's terrible.
I do. I don't want anybody to stop orgasming when I walk in. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than a dick that doesn't finish. All right. So.
That is on your license plate. Fair enough.
I hope Mark the Bookmark is in the Monsters Dating Monsters game. No. So
That's
silly.
weird. What did Colbo say that to? Never had it, don't care about it, love to try it. Good for you, I guess.
Oh yeah, mature audiences are
Here are
required for
your
the stream, by the way.
candidates.
So.
Yeah.
Is that something we could mark?
Sure. I feel like we have our stream as explicit.
As someone who was definitely guilty of writing one of these dirtier answers.
Is there any way to protect the kids from us? How does the gameplay work? Well, you're asked a prompt, like, what do you think of Game of Thrones was the one I got. And then I wrote something like, hey, it's probably fine, I've never seen it. And then somebody else gets what you said, and they try to twist that into something different by recontextualizing what the original question was, essentially.
I actually got how do you feel about puns? So that's why I probably like to keep them
I like to
coming.
keep them coming.
Here's what people think.
Oh, right in the
Oh,
center,
tie.
right down the middle there. Wow, that one really separate us. You can write whatever you want. That's very true. Solid black name I can't see in dark
Let's see what
mode.
that round did to things.
I love the scoreboard shift noises.
Yeah.
Same here.
Let's keep this party train moving and go to a video site.
That's right. We're going to talk
Ooh.
more about Monster Seeking Monster.
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
this.
after this game, we'll play the intro.
Another prompt is headed your way. Now get to it.
What instruments do we use to make the music? Well, Andy Poland and Brian Shard do 99% of the music. I know they use, they both play actual guitar and drums, I think. But I think they use a lot of synthesized instruments with through keyboard as well.
Oh yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Oh, shoot.
The host's voice would be a perfect replacement for my Alexa. I would love Tom to be my Alexa.
Yes.
Okay, Ryan, I'll turn your lights off.
I also like that the host's name is similar but not exactly the same as the actor who plays him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Okay,
just
you
was. I
knuckleheads.
had never seen
Here we
that one
go.
before.
Oh, I missed it entirely.
Nervous but hopeful. It was tired of unsightly stretch marks. Will blind you. Hadn't seen that before. Yeah. Maybe they were like infected blankets. That's why I ate people. Oh, that's just sweet.
No, it's not clickbait.
Yeah. She's really talented. I love her.
Boom! Nailed him.
Is Sarah Huckabee related to Mike Huckabee? I guess I actually don't know.
think so.
I think it's his daughter. Yeah.
Ah, makes sense.
Satire, says Tim. Wow, we got a lot of political ones. Chernobyl's a real dump. Do something with it.
Get somebody in there. Clean it
Exactly.
up. Pay somebody.
like a Molly maid. Just anybody.
All right, I didn't read these as
Let's get
closely
those
as I
votes
could
in.
have. Let's see.
Oh my. Okay, I miss peanut butter soup.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Came in later. Did I miss the announcements? Well, you missed the first part of the announcement. We're going to show more of the game here in a moment. So
That's right.
I'm really torn between funny and just ones I generally agree with the sentiment of.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how everybody voted.
Yeah.
yeah, Seaman.
Yep, semen, all right.
Sometimes the right semen joke wins.
Woof. I'm glad I'm not you. It's time for the scoreboard.
Arnie, commanding lead.
Big lead. Big lead.
True. I'm gonna pretend
am-
like I always do well at this game.
I pretty much never do, and I'm in last
our
place
last
right
stop of
now.
the
Although I
game
actually
will
have
be
one on
at,
this stream, but that was like
Photo sharing
a rarity.
Give this one your all because points are worth double in this round.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I love this. Oof.
Bless you.
Should have like a cough.
All right, here's
Yeah.
your last prompt. You know what to do.
I can make you louder when you do it.
What happens if all 8 people vote on a burn? That's lots of points.
Yeah, they get lots of points. I don't know if anything else happens.
I don't
beyond
think
that.
so.
It's the last round, so don't hold
Yeah,
anything
there's not
back.
like a quiplash.
Survive Lash.
That'll do. Big. So, what's
Okay.
audience's role? Bonus points in tie breaking? I think the audience gives points, right?
Yeah, points. Yeah.
In a big game, they're, very persuasive.
Oh, cut off the joke.
Ah, good to know.
Oh, good. That's a
Yeah.
bug.
Oh boy, I can hardly
Mine's real
contain my
bad.
excitement.
Now, wait a minute. Tennessee Jizz is just the brand of liquor I drink, to be fair.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you read the ingredients?
No, don't worry about it.
I like that they're fighting over the photo space. Yeah.
That's so dumb and funny to me. I tried to take a picture like this.
Yeah.
Some asshole came along. I like that bear.
Yeah, that's a good bear.
Guys, sometimes you don't need to overcomplicate these
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
Fucking box cat.
And box cat. Oh.
Clicking on that. Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, it's the groundbreaking ceremony?
Yes.
Done.
Oh, well, they're going to break the ground.
We're gonna
They
tear
built
this
it.
thing
Now they're
down.
going to tear it down.
Okay, tiny push.
I have
That is a-
really torn here. Oh, boy. Part of me just wants to go for fucking box cats.
Yeah, I liked fucking Box Cat.
Well, I really thought I wouldn't get anything from that.
But also, boy, thin layer of sweet Tennessee jizz.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said.
That is one where it's just like you use some good words. But I'm going with the one that I think is the stupidest.
Yeah, the hand. I was torn between the hand and fucking
Yeah.
Box Cat.
It's such a funny.
It's a really great
to me.
idea.
Points.
Oh, good job, Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. I did not do so great in this final round. Destiny, you might have taken
that's a good one.
taken the lead.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, real
Oh,
close.
Just hold
but
on.
Arnie is the biggest jerk.
It's true. Wait, what?
You might have ruined some relationships along the way, but you did it. Congrats.
Best burner Colbo.
Good job.
Good work, Colbo. But never forget that I won.
Yeah, you just stay in your place. Excellent.
All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let's play. Let's take a look at the intro to Monster Seeking Monster.
All right, I'm excited.
For people who have not, let's see.
Do you want us in the corner or you want this to be full screen beauty?
Let's maybe, can we start in the corner
Yeah.
and then go away pretty quickly?
Yeah.
So let's get back on here.
I'm glad you remembered to close the screen out first, Ryan.
Yep.
I almost debuted all of our games a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I
for
guess
us,
we're probably going to need to log in.
Oh,
Why don't
yeah.
we do that now?
Oh,
I guess.
got it. Yep.
But you can maybe put the music
Yep.
on because it's so sweet. For people who didn't see the beginning,
You still can.
let's see here. Oh, I guess I have to actually make it so you can see it.
Breathe it in.
Monster Seeking Monster is the
Call it.
third game in the Jackbox Party Pack. We could probably, here, let me do
Hide
this.
that and then.
Yeah, we can look at this sweet screen. Man, look at that.
Isn't that nice?
So fun. Everyone in the game. Oh, I gotta pick. Who do I want to be? Do I want
So
to be
many choices.
this person, or do I want to be this person? I think I'm gonna be.
No, wait a
this
minute. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
told this was a game about monsters. Why don't I look like a monster?
At the beginning of the game, you choose your human disguise because it's a bit of a secret as to because what monster you are affects the powers that you
I
have,
see.
which is something that will be revealed as the game progresses. But
People instantly. nice job,
I
Chad.
thought I was being very sneaky.
No, good. Nice job.
Yeah, people are definitely picking up what I was putting down
Mm-hmm.
pretty fast. All right, so yeah, what we'll do is let's look at the tutorial. Let's look at the intro, which will explain how the game works a little bit more, and then after that we'll play one more game.
Yep.
I think Ryan.
Oh, it's me?
you're the
Okay, yep,
VIP.
yep.
Hey, welcome to Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your host, Felicia Doombringer. I'll be hosting 6 nights of ghoulish get-togethers where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages. Each night, you'll chat with other players before locking in the one person you want to date that night. If that person picks you back, you go on a date and both earn a heart. At the end of the game, the monster with the most hearts wins. Usually. Did I mention you're all secretly monsters? Check your devices now to see your secret powers and how you can earn bonus hearts if you put them to good use. This is going to be so much fun and in no way gross or weird.
All right.
Yuxi says, tentacles, what have you done?
All right, we should probably go ahead and
Okay,
hide this.
Okay.
during message time, you send
Yeah, so, and we'll definitely play this on the stream soonish,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not quite ready yet, but we wanted to show people a little bit.
Yeah, and definitely follow us at Jackbox Games on Twitter. Follow the Twitch stream. Follow us on YouTube, so you'll definitely know when. And follow us on Facebook.
I just want to take one more look at these sweet ass monsters. Real
Yeah, let's look at the monsters, man.
Come on, man. That's cool.
They are very cool.
Owen Watson did a lot of awesome design work on this.
I like that Dave, one of the artists, is like, he showed too much. Doom. It's also worth noting again, like that's not fine. Like there's
Anything could change.
Watching it, I'm like, oh, that needs to change. Also, there's some sound effects in the wrong place, but you know.
But that's games, man.
Yeah, man.
We'll get it working.
Should we see if we can talk anybody in the office into
I will take a peek.
coming and playing Faking It?
Yeah, let's play Faking It.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the other
Oh yes, I have
Other
to.
thing
I
going?
won't. I cannot actually play it here on this.
on the Party Pack 4?
Yeah.
Sad to announce Faking It not part of Party Pack 4.
That's true.
It's part of Party Pack 3. It's mostly because I wanted you to get off that screen so I don't accidentally cut to it.
Yes.
Who's the dummy?
And Michael in the chat says, "Can you play Faking It?" Yes.
Hey, you're right. We can.
That's what we're gonna do.
Stott is asking if it's a strategy like hidden roll game.
Meanwhile, in Twitch, Blee is like, "Faking it. Oh well."
Guess that's the worst thing that ever happened. Okay, well,
Oh, really?
we could do 3-player Faking It or something else. What do you think?
Let's do 3-player Faking It.
I'm
Why
fine
not?
with that.
It'll
Yeah.
go fast.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I've just had a hankering for playing Faking It lately.
I haven't played in a long time.
Guys, you got to indulge us. It's the only time we get to play our own games.
And I think it's really fun to be in the audience and Faking It. Maybe you don't agree, audience.
Might want to double check it's on.
Yeah,
and setting.
let's see here. Audience. Manual censoring. I guess I'll turn it on just in case. Don't need that.
Never know what I'll sex.
This is a game, I think I've mentioned this on stream before. When my wife plays it, she visibly starts to sweat when she's the faker. She's like, oh, I'm going to be really good at this game. And then she just gets immediately nervous.
Do.
All right. I guess we'll need to know what the room code is to get in. Do you want to hide? Oh, I guess I was looking at the
It's
wrong.
hidden.
I see.
This game music, too, at
the
PAX,
wrong
when we
control.
would push the cart around, this is typically our go-to music to have
Oh,
playing.
for sure.
I feel like I could probably hum
Oh, I
this in my
still
sleep.
thought I made
I
the
did the
really
same
dumb
thing.
mistake of still being on test.
I did the same
If
thing.
you're hoping to get in, also don't forget it will be Jackbox.tv, not.
Not test.
I guess they couldn't get in before anyway, or they could for Survive the Internet.
Yeah, this is a production released game, so we'll be on regular Jackbox.tv. Guys, there's a lot of stuff to consider. But I think you guys are doing great with it.
All right, I suppose I can hide this.
Okay, ready?
And I would also remind you, too, I can see over your shoulders. So
Is
I would
there
hide your-
is
I will do my
there
best
a
not to look.
more us-friendly?
Oh, yeah.
Setup?
Yeah, no, there is. You're right. I forgot about faking it.
Arrow says between Faking It and Enough About You, the latter is more accessible to the Twitch stream audience.
Faking it is?
No, the latter is Enough About
Oh,
You.
enough about you. I see.
But yeah, well,
I think it's still fun to watch. You can, and you'll know if you're in the audience, you can try to figure out who it is. Like you can't play, but you can still be in the audience.
yeah. Because sometimes we've played this before
What's
where
that?
you'll have an opinion, and then
Mhm.
the audience is like 60% telling you you're wrong. So
Right.
It's like,
X says, I'm noticing a pattern of Arnie doing all the most competitive games of each pack, which is interesting because I'm probably the least competitive.
Well, you do run into the office every morning, and you're like, who can do the most push-ups? And you
Welcome
start.
to Faking It. I'm Cookie, and
Is that all right?
I'm here to comfort
Oh,
you
yeah, I
while
think
you
that's
make
great.
eye contact with people. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you need less of my voice in your life.
All right.
All right.
Each round of play, each of you is
GDW.
going to be sent a task
Let
to your
people
device.
who aren't familiar with the game.
Raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker.
Yeah, you're right,
Everyone
B-Master.
wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable.
Not really. It
Let's
didn't work
start
out.
with
Oh,
hands
to
of
know
truth.
who everybody is.
It's
Yeah,
an easy
hold on.
one, just like we saw a minute ago.
I'm Arnie.
Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Pretty slow in the draw, Arnie.
Yeah.
That's true. I was really just captivated by the TV screen.
This was the task. Raise your hand if you drank alcohol before
Well,
the age
but
of
I would
18.
believe you're from Ohio, so that's kind of the culture. I feel like my roommate was from Ohio. He was
Who
drunk
you
all through high
suspect
school.
is the
So
faker.
Yeah, I mean, we all
Yeah,
raised
yeah,
our
yeah.
hand, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we're all the same team here, right?
I don't
Guys,
consider-
we all broke the law. I'm going with Ryan. That's my
Wait
guess.
a minute. Arnie was slow
First
in the
of
draw.
all, I feel like Ryan was extra looking at the TV afterwards. Also,
No, I shouldn't have done it.
also, I
No.
feel like of all of us, Ryan's the most likely to have not drinking
I
before he was
had-
18 or until he was 28.
First
Not
of
that
all,
I actually drink very little.
I had wine with my grandparents at dinner sometimes. That's the only. But it
In the
was
church,
in
I had it.
Everyone voted for.
Everyone?
It's only 17% of the audience.
Yeah,
though.
because they know I'm not the faker.
Oh.
It's
Not
obviously
the-
Arnie. It could be
Well,
more obvious.
this is what's kind of
Last
great
chance to
about
catch the faker.
3-player faking it is that
yeah.
everybody knows except for the one person, except for I guess Ryan.
Yeah. All right.
The task was, raise your hand if you have a naked picture of yourself somewhere.
Really?
Get excited. No, I mean, look, here's my thinking.
Look, so
I was a
what
baby though. Like I
You
was
know what?
a baby.
You were a
A
baby.
naked
That
picture.
doesn't-
of
Doesn't
a
count.
naked picture of myself as a baby.
Arnie.
Come on,
Arnie.
it's Warren.
It's
no,
Arnie.
no.
I 100%. Here's the other thing. This is the worst situation you get in faking it, which happens quite frequently, where you're like, all right, I'm going to tell the truth, but I know that it's just going to make people think that I'm the faker.
That's
Because I saw
true.
that, I'm like, I can either not raise my hand, but I did as a baby.
I mean, that's not.
And then everyone else is going to raise their hand and be like, there's pictures of us naked as babies.
Group mind.
What?
Who is
That was
it?
Warren.
God damn it, Warren.
Yay.
Toad boy, 101% on that sex slider.
I feel like with faking it, I'm either completely in the clear from the start or I'm immediately caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's like a 6-person game.
That's not right. Trying to fix these names, you guys.
It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tab.
Okay, let's do that.
It's going
Oh,
to be.
man. Everybody's least favorite category.
Face
I'm
value.
going to do it this way so I can kind of see the face.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Kind of
Oh,
facial
towards the screen?
expression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm looking at it in a second.
You ready, Ryan? Or
Nope.
what about now?
You're running
Okay.
out of time. I'm trying to keep
It's
my face.
hard to do this and look at
It is.
the monitor.
Stuck talking to an idiot at a party.
I don't know.
I wish we could replay it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I still think it's Warren, actually.
I'm
I
going-
don't. I definitely don't think it's Ryan.
Well, I
So then
appreciate
it's
that.
definitely Warren.
I didn't get a good
So
look.
then you would have to
Sorry,
say.
process of elimination.
Well, then I got to go with Arnie
I
just
had
so
to
we
vote
can be.
for you, Arnie, because you felt like you had. It felt like you had been hit with something. Like less than you were trying to talk to somebody, more like you had been struck.
I've been hit with boring conversation.
I see.
What was Warren even doing? Like,
You
it was
looked-
definitely, you were like looking up to the corner. It's Warren.
I could go. I'm going Arnie. I'm sorry.
You're going to let Warren win the
Definitely
swinging
not
game again,
me.
aren't
Probably.
Everyone suspects.
you? 63% of the audience.
Hey!
Hey.
I honestly didn't get a good look at anybody.
Warren's just making stuff up.
I made the mistake of sort of trying to mimic instead of just going for something. And
Yeah,
extreme it.
bold choices.
Face one's
Face,
tough.
face one's
Yeah.
very difficult. But that's
People
why it's
ask
fun.
what are things that didn't make it into the game. Originally, faking it like we noodled on for years. Like we had the idea around the same time as Drawful.
Oh, really?
And it's evolved a bunch over time. And originally it had a lot more kind of active sound and movement stuff.
I definitely remember a version that I tested a long time ago. I think before I worked here, where I was mimicking vomiting bees or something weird
Yeah.
like that.
What is that, Ryan?
That was
Is that supposed to be zero?
a
or?
look of not knowing.
Okay.
Task, hold up as many fingers as teams you think there are in the NFC West.
Here's the thing. You guys both know I don't know anything about sports.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I was like, oh, 10, 0,
Yeah,
Here's the
seems
thing.
like a fake
There's
answer.
got to be more than 3, and Warren would know that, right? Like, I don't
There's
know. I
3
just put up.
teams.
I put up. what are
Arizona
the-
Cardinals, Seahawks, 49ers.
Well, that was a very definitive answer.
How many different? I'm still going to
Ways
say Warren.
say
just so
I love
don't-
you.
How many different?
Lean on Arnie.
How many different divisions are there?
There's 3. So there's NFC West, NFC North, NFC Central. Oh, there's 4. South as well. So there's 4.
I still think it's
That
Warren.
seems really,
I did put up. Here's the problem. Ryan and I don't know anything.
yeah. Yeah, we didn't get
we
to any
didn't-
kind of
yeah, we didn't
consensus
narrow
on that
anything
one.
down.
Oh man, this is the worst situation to be in. Wait, who didn't vote?
We all voted. We were all
voted.
split.
We
yeah.
all voted for somebody different. We all voted in a
50%
round.
of the audience was right. So I'm guessing.
I don't know that that helps us.
Your second number pressure task to your devices now.
You're saying 0, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the task was hold up as many fingers to match the number of E's in your last name.
Yeah. Isn't it Warren
Arneal.
Well.
It's totally Ryan.
That's good.
There are 4 teams in NFC West. For a second, I was like, oh,
Wait,
shit.
how many teams?
There are 4.
4.
Yeah.
Still,
So
You boldly
not
got
so
away with
far
that.
off.
That was
I assume
good.
there'd be a lot more.
I
But
was like,
also, Ryan, what is it kind of I don't know in a way
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
But-
would never do if you're the faker.
Well, right. And I thought if I said 0 or a fake number, you would call me. Knowing I don't know sports, you would call
Yeah.
me out either way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the second you hesitated and were like, wait, how many are? It's like, oh, I can do this. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, you did well.
Ah, yes, you caught the faker
All right.
at the last possible moment.
Yeah, I'm not proud of our detective skills, but oh well.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a fun one.
Fun thing about the 3-player only doing 2 instead of 3 is you
All right,
get
what
to the
category do we
really
wanna
hard
do
ones
next?
Yeah.
faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together.
We haven't done pointing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another
I like that
player in the
category
game.
title.
Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Really?
Now I suspect both of you equally.
And the task, point your finger at the person most likely to own leather pants.
I pointed at you because I thought
Arnie?
bits, like as a bit.
Oh.
Arnie would have leather pants as a bit.
Yeah.
But why did you point at me though?
Yeah. I just didn't think Arnie.
Yeah, okay. I guess
No,
there's
Warren's
got
got to be the faker. Here's why I pointed at you, Ryan.
Okay.
I did want to point at myself. Maybe, I guess it would be me, although probably none of us would have leather
No.
pants.
Yeah,
If we had
exactly.
to, I felt like maybe, Ryan, you'd just be like, I'm just going to try it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
that's
gonna-
a fair.
I feel like you've got like you're just kind of like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to get some leather pants. I'm going to try this out.
I'm going with Warren because I agree with Arnie's take on
Also,
me.
we can't let Warren win
We
again.
have to destroy Warren at all
All
costs.
votes went to
Nope. Oh, wait, yeah.
Nice.
You've been the faker a lot.
A lot,
in this
yeah.
game. You've got to be. Your anxiety levels have got to be very
That's
high.
tough.
My heart can't take it.
I like how you made no attempt to defend yourself, and I still was like, he seems
Well, I
honest.
thought that would be the best defense. Like, well, I didn't know who would have
That's
leather
also
pants.
why
Yeah,
I
yeah,
waited to say anything. I was curious what Warren's
Ah.
justification would be, even though we did the same thing.
Yes.
And him just being like,
Yeah, that's right.
Hands of Truth.
I also like Jess Ann says, Warren is a secret leather daddy.
Not secret.
I also like Toad Boy. Jesus, Warren. I don't know what that really means. Looking deep into Arnie's eyes.
The task was raise your hand if you've ever shoplifted.
Not proud of it.
How old were you?
For the faker now.
I'm older than I should have been.
I think it's Ryan.
It was
What?
books. It was books, and I
Books?
It's shoplifting. I had a very I'm too much of a coward. I wish I could say that I had too much ethics at this time to not do it at all. I'm going to pick a person, by the way. I guess I'll go with Ryan as well. I had too much.
Doesn't
I was
matter
too much of
either.
a coward to just straight up shoplift, but I had a way of.
Okay, I think we're running out of time. I believe your story. Why do people think it's me though? I've never shoplifted.
Honestly,
right.
I'm just going with Warren because.
Well, you voted for me.
No, because I want
All
to
right.
learn something.
Yeah.
You all got
Oh,
together
okay.
Not the
and
faker.
So it
chose
is
the wrong
Arnie.
person.
Okay.
So it is.
One last
But
chance
it can't.
to catch the faker.
I mean, it has to, like Warren again. That seems crazy.
If you look, but wait, maybe I am the faker. I don't know. Is it
Wait, it
possible?
can't be any of us. And then someone just floats in. It was
Right.
me. It was me.
It's in your blood.
Dr. Electro the whole time.
Oh, Dr. Electro, he graduated. Good.
Oh, that is nice. This doesn't help me.
Yeah.
This was the task. Raise your hand if you currently have a bra in your house.
You're both married.
Yes. All I have to say is
Vote for who you
we
suspect.
can't let
It's
It's
Arnie.
fear
It's
itself.
totally
There's no-
Arnie.
It's Warren. We can't let Warren get away with it again.
All right, it's been worn too many times.
Too many
That's
times,
why
yeah.
I'm voting for you.
No, come on. You're going to let. Oh, what a horror. I'm guessing we're close
What
to
a
the end.
nightmare!
What a horrible way. Don't let Warren win. Let's say hypothetically it was me, which it is not. Isn't it better to let me walk away with a win than to let Warren again? You're running out of time to change that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's Warren.
Seconds.
It's Warren. You're right.
You idiot. You let him be too funny.
Only 27% of the audience.
You let him be too funny.
I knew what I was doing, and I didn't know qualms with it.
Boy, that was tough, that shoplifting one. I was just sort of like.
What was your story went nowhere?
I kept trying to make. I was just like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want to say that I actually shoplifted, but I also just have to make like really definitive.
That's the thing.
statements.
You were so sure it was books, which is a crazy thing to know. But I was like, I guess it's true.
Ryan, you're what's wrong with our country. Don't let it be Warren.
No,
Don't
I
let
just-
Warren be in charge. Yeah, you're right. I can't let it be Warren.
Yeah, he's right.
Into each of your devices.
Oh my god.
Answers for both, and then hit send.
Oh.
Now, the faker has two questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker.
gun, kill Ryan. No regrets.
It's like the last second. You're like, you're right, Warren.
I did what I had to do for the stream.
Oh, this is why faking it's so great.
You do have to have a corny sense of humor to work here. That's probably accurate in some degrees. Or is it that we're just so cutting edge that you don't get it?
Exactly.
Oh, only 2. That's right.
Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A magazine you're surprised still exists.
A llama. Well,
TV got
Who do you think
Newsweek.
is probably
Newsweek? I thought Newsweek was like super popular.
I don't know enough about magazines to know if that's a
Yeah.
good answer. Why Glamour?
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything. I know it from Seinfeld. And that's the last time I've heard of it.
I mean, I feel like, not to. The worst mistake is to talk too much, but I
Yeah.
feel like I have a solid answer here. Like, why do you need
I
TV
guess. Yeah.
guides? Like the
Does
TV
it exist?
listings. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I thought. If it does, I'm surprised.
Quick, let's do some
Glamour-
research.
yeah.
All right, we got to go in on someone, so I'm hooking up with Arnie here.
I mean, Newsweek
Everyone voted
barely
for.
exists, though, anymore. It's like digital now, isn't it?
Collectively, you
Not me.
I don't know.
all
All right.
wrong choice.
Okay, so it is Ryan.
Nope.
This
Look,
is your
all I'm
last
saying
chance
is
to
we
catch the
can't
faker.
let
Can't let
That's
me
right.
win.
Yeah.
Now I agree with you.
Set of answers.
I've come around.
I think you got.
Siblings you have.
Does anyone know the right answer for Warren? I mean, it's Warren. Yeah, that's about right.
Now,
Warren,
Yeah.
Okay,
that'll do
Arnie, really?
Ryan, one sibling? It seems unlikely.
it. Why haven't I heard about this?
I'm going to talk and wait until the last
Listen,
possible minute
I'm
to
fr-
vote so that Warren can accidentally get a win.
I'm
which
from
would be the
the
most
South.
infuriating thing that could happen.
I'm from the South.
Yeah. We needed people to, be out and
I
working
thought you said number of siblings times 7.
like dogs.
Even the math doesn't add up. I've got a fraction of a couple siblings.
and the prime suspect was
92%.
92.
8% were like, he's too sweet and innocent. It's not Warren.
made it count when you needed to.
Someone says, Warren, I think you just beat the record for most children ever in a family. I do wonder what the record. I bet it's over 21.
It
bet
has
so,
to
too.
be. Yeah.
And in fact, I know we probably have that fact in
Like
one
Fly
of our
Swatter or
Pro
something.
games, but I don't remember what it was. It's a shocking.
First
Not even
one.
just in the same family, like that were given birth to by the same woman.
Right.
I mean, it was like close to 40 or something.
Oh, jeez.
I think there are a lot of
Oh,
trends and
Arnie
stuff.
wins it.
That's your full-time job then. You
Yeah.
have to do that for 40 years about. Wow.
The best faker. I was the only faker.
Yeah,
true.
like
You're the faker
Arnie
a
was
lot.
the faker once, right?
I was
think
a faker
so, yeah.
twice. I was
Twice.
a terrible
Okay.
faker.
I
during
was never the
face one.
faker.
You were never the faker?
Whole game.
Something's wrong. We gotta
Yeah, let's pull this game.
we gotta
It's
fix
not
this before we
working.
release this game.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? We could do one more short thing that the audience can play. Or we could call it, or we could
Let's
do.
just play Monster Seeking Monster.
I'm fine with it.
What's a short thing we could play? It is getting a little late for me
Somebody asked,
because the monsters get to come out.
Whoa.
I think Stod said, first kiss at 21. It's like, I cheated a little bit because I was like, I know when you're the faker,
was
it's
fucking
going
a
to
lot.
be probably much higher, much lower than what you would answer. So
Yeah.
I just added
So
a
you
few-
knew it
little
was the
bit.
faker, so you kind of.
Fudged
fudged
up
it.
a little because I was expecting it to be something like when you got your first car. I was like, I'm probably going to miss the wrong way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
The real answer was 39.
Exactly.
You changed it down.
Still working on
how
it.
long is enough about you?
That's quick with that's quick.
Maybe do we not let 8 people in?
Yeah.
Or
Let's do like a 5-player game of Enough About You.
and when it gets to 5, we'll just
Yeah.
try to hair
That's
trigger.
true.
We can make it work. We'll just say it.
Let's just do
play.
it.
Why am I-
What are we doing? Yeah, Enough About You is a good one.
Yeah, let's play goofballs.
Let's play. No, Warren, we haven't talked about goofballs.
Can't talk about goofballs. We definitely can't say the other game is goofballs too.
Yeah, we just had too many good ideas for goofballs.
Like, don't even bother playing goofballs. Go right to goofballs 2.
Yeah.
Goofballs 2 is a better game, but you just need to have a Goofballs 1 before you can get to the ideas
Yeah,
of Goofballs 2.
You don't really understand it.
There's really not a game. We just need the name.
While all of this loads up. By the way, guys, you've been doing a great job in with the Twitch stream.
Thanks,
I think
man.
it's
Oh,
awesome.
thanks. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
It seems to be running much more smoothly than it did in the old days, and also it's been really fun.
I really appreciate that. Thanks. I want to have you and everybody else on more.
Nope.
Like and okay, well, that's it. I think Warren and I have both been trying to make it very consistent, but we don't want to be the only people on it. So we definitely want. I'm glad that you're here. We definitely want other people to be here.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Hold on, wait. Makes a cool sound. Oh, wait. Isn't that nice? That's pleasant, right?
Guys, another game with really good music in it. I do love the music in this.
Here, hold on. Don't enter that yet. But okay, do what you were doing. Isn't that nice? Okay.
Do you think that was done with like a mouth sound?
Knowing Brian is possible.
Somebody's doing that right now in the studio.
Yeah, it's all live.
Seems wasteful. Huh?
Should I hide this?
Yeah, that's no, that's right. This is already.
Oh, it is already hidden.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't get in. I'll let you guys get in.
Okay, it'll be more fun if
Yeah,
there are
get
more
on in,
people. Yeah, you should play.
I should play. Okay.
Sorry, people. Other people.
This is the stream where we're just like we're gonna have fun.
Look, I thought that faking it game was. Oh, god damn it! I have to go to test. Reminder.
It's test.jackbox.tv.
Are we talking about this right here?
Talking about what?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Great.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, it seems pretty obvious.
I
but-
thought so too. I thought Mike said, whatever. Never mind.
I'm not sure there's anything official yet.
Okay.
So.
I'm just gonna let's put the screen live and
All
see
right,
what happens.
who's the VIP? Ryan, you're the VIP. So like, when you feel like you're ready.
Thanks. You're right.
It's TGKN,
Actually,
by the way.
you're starting it though.
No, it's you.
No, but it's
Oh,
controller
I
start.
see. I see. So I hit it. Do you think how people predict how well you think I'm gonna do?
I bet. Oh well.
One more.
You
Boom.
did very-
Oh,
hey.
no.
Yeah,
Well, so much
we
for our
forgot about that
technology.
feature.
Well, it's a full game. What are you gonna do? Hey.
The game's like somebody's trying to join.
Oh wait. So. Oh well,
Shit.
everybody's in.
Yeah.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
I forgot.
We'll be here all night.
It's
Man.
fibbage enough about you.
I feel like this is my
Hey
favorite
there, I'm
visual
Cookie,
thing
and
we've
this
ever
is
done
enough
in a game.
about you.
I do
It's
enjoy
like
it.
fibbage, but you can't just Google all the answers. You know who you are. Wow, 8 of you. Hello, 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 hello. I like to personally
That's from
greet
Fibbage
everyone.
2.
Oh,
and
God.
Don't get excited
anyone
about that
else who
joke.
wants to get in can be in the audience.
Solid
You still
joke.
get to take
I
a
know.
shot
Yeah.
at guessing
even
the
better
truth.
jokes, though.
Let's play. All right, listen up. You're about to see a question on your device. Answer truthfully. In a sec, you'll get your chance to lie about your fellow players.
Let this
You
play.
get 500 points for fooling people with your made-up answers, 1,000 for finding the truth, and on your question, you get a reputation bonus for players who know you well enough to get it right. Ready? Well, I am. Check your device and answer that question.
All right, answer the prompt on your
Honestly.
device. Be honest. People asking about wishing we'd give them the code. Yeah, look, I know. Not everybody gets the code. We're talking about some way to make that more of a raffle-like system. Or, having mod chats where we could do that way. It's not figured out yet, and we're not putting a ton of effort into it at the moment. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a little haphazard. Sorry.
This is that time of the stream when I'm like, gosh, I should have brought that second Diet Coke.
Yeah.
If you're anywhere near our offices right now, break in.
Hurry up and finish before time
Get a
runs
Diet
out.
Coke from our refrigerator. Figure out where the streaming room is.
First question. An embarrassing singer or band this player
What is
secretly
it?
listens to is blank. Write your lies now.
I'm worried I'm going to put in the truth.
Oh, thanks, Todd.
Oh, God fucking
that?
damn it. Auto.
Whoa!
Oh, thanks, Alex.
I hoped against hope that would work. Was that Alex? I couldn't
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So I had a really good answer, and my keyboard auto-corrected it to a different word,
Oh.
and I feel like a dummy.
It's Word Al Yankovic now.
Yeah. They corrected it to normal Al Yankovic.
Rage Against the Duck.
Okay, these are your choices.
You guys know the band When?
Device now.
Aqua's a good band.
Wait a second. Warren just said Aqua's a good band.
Barbie Girl. It's a great song.
That's-
Bread.
Name one other Aqua song.
Did I say Barbie Girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Bread. I
made
know
my
who Bread
choice.
is, but I cannot name a Bread song that saved my life right now.
Brett's like the 70s, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
any
very
Bread
well
songs.
aware of them. I just, again, I cannot. I'm sure if I heard a Bread song, like, oh, that's right, those guys.
Pardon me, chat. Yeah, I feel the same. I know the band by name. I don't know their songs. Again, this is not a final build, so you're probably going to still see a couple of bugs here,
Let's see what
including this
everybody
lovely
selected.
question ID at the top.
No.
No way.
Goodbye.
A lot of people in the chat being like, Aqua's good.
Yeah,
Am I
shut
thinking
up.
of the wrong band? They did Barbie Girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're thinking of Aqua Lung.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Warren listens to all these, but he's not.
Oh, yeah,
embarrassed
these are
by
all
it
great.
As
I kind of want to go listen to these now.
Yeah.
Aerosmith's a good band. Well,
It's
70s
okay.
Aerosmith.
It's better than a lot of the bands up there.
Yeah.
The audience.
Was that supposed to
gave
be
me some love
Wham?
for yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Knew it.
I like the Bare Naked Ladies too.
They're fine. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't shame me.
Yeah. I like. It's just one of those things. I liked them in the '90s,
Yeah.
and then I've seen them in concert because they're fun. And then my wife also likes them. So now, like when they're in Milwaukee,
Here's a
we're like, it's an
question for
excuse
ya.
to like
Totally.
go see them and have
Player
fun.
had
So, yeah.
to get a new tattoo
So I've seen them a whole
tomorrow.
bunch,
It'd
yeah.
I miss
probably
the old
be
guy, the one guy.
blank.
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, there's a
realize
new
now.
lead singer or something?
No, but one of the guys left.
Ed took over as the main guy.
Yeah, Steve, right?
yeah.
Left. What we'll be able to tweet on Fibbage 3. We're still working on post-game stuff, but it's
Write
likely to
something quick and use the
be
lie for me button.
who won the game,
Yeah,
who won the Lights
actually,
Cup.
that is an interesting dilemma.
We don't want to
You
give
don't want
away
to burn
questions.
content, right?
Yeah. So we probably won't do that.
Okay,
But
take a
enough
look
about
and
you. We
find
may
the
do
truth.
some like end of round lie stuff. All right, new tattoo for Nasty Crime Boy. Will it be a skydiving giraffe, Jessica Rabbit, Monster Seeking Monster, and Party Pack 4? Just tattooed the whole thing. Two sailors pleasuring Gizmo Duck. Clicking that now.
All I have to go on about this person in his life, his or her life, is that their name is Nasty Crime Boy.
Well, then you have an obvious choice here.
I'm just going to vote for the thing that I would get a tattoo of, and that's two dolphins kissing.
See you, Cody. Thanks for stopping
I
by.
love
Yeah,
this
I can
part.
see it. Ah, son of
Well, that can't be good.
a.
Audience lie.
Yep.
And the audience
gotcha.
votes between some lies, right?
They get 3 lies to vote for, and they, whoever gets the most votes, that lie goes into the board. They can fool the players. Dummies.
Yeah, I almost went for it, and then I'm like,
That seems like what one of the jerks in the room would have put. I hope this is true.
Yay.
Oh, damn it. I should have known a Gizmo
that's
Duck reference.
right. I knew that Warren already has that tattoo.
Yeah, that's right. He just looked down at his own arm.
Oh, what can I think of? Oh.
That was going to be my second choice.
All right.
Yeah.
Nasty Crime Boy, where would you get that tattoo?
Yeah. Sorry, Blee. Whoa,
Now
mama.
listen up. A work of fiction that this player would like to be a character in.
I don't know
is
Hong Mei Ling very
blank.
well.
Okay, enter your lies.
Let's see.
I like Mr. Barry in the chat who says, Bidiots 2? Is that in the new pack? Oh, man. That would be great.
I love
The
Bidiots.
work of fiction.
I also love Bidiots. I wonder if we would ever do a sequel to Bidiots. It's not necessarily one of our most widely embraced games, but I think it's great.
I feel like there are people that have found it, and when they got into it, they really love it.
Yeah, you got to play it
Yeah.
sometimes more than once to understand all the ups and downs of it, but it's super fun. Is that supposed to be up there? What? No, this game is not finished. So, I mean, yes, it's supposed to be up there. But this is a test build saying what question ID we're looking at. That way, if we see a typo or something, we'll know which question to fix. You're getting a preview.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
Although, guys, what do you think? For the final release, should we just leave that top bar in or take it out? I'm still thinking about it.
Definitely keep the build
Oh, no.
38
Okay.
in the bottom of the
Yeah,
screen.
great. That's good.
All right. What does this person really want to be in? Most of these seem really unpleasant.
The world itself, yeah. Like, the Bible's a rough world, you know?
Any of the new Star Wars movies? Like when you say,
Yeah.
I mean, these are almost entirely unpleasant.
Have we fixed picture questions in
Let's see
Division
how
3?
things
They're
shook
definitely
out.
better. If one comes up, you'll see how far we've come. Audience
a
live.
good one.
Got a couple people. Hong Mei Ling seemed like a classy character. I wanted to give them like a literary reference. Nasty Grind Boy.
Yeah, 5% of the audience.
Nailed it.
I didn't think mainstream enough.
Yeah. Star Trek. All right. It's a good choice.
Yeah, which
for me, it was
iteration?
either that or Harry Potter. Both. Because, you know, any work of fiction has to have, like, negative things, like,
Yeah.
for there to be a story.
Right.
But generally, it'd probably be quite delightful
And the
to
question
be at
is-
Hogwarts.
And if you go
Someone
post
player
Voldemort,
wouldn't
it's
wanna
probably a
get
lot better.
stuck in
Yeah,
an
so if you're
elevator
really
with
living
his
in just
blank.
That
the...
eighth book.
Type
the
your lives
just-
out.
oh, that play. I really want to live in that play, that Harry Potter
We have a
play.
lot of like emotional problems. Let's see.
How likely is it?
I feel like recently I've been seeing more of Star Trek. Oh, what's the one where they're in the Delta Quadrant with Captain Janeway?
Oh, Voyager.
Voyager.
Yeah. I forgot how good of a show that was. Yeah.
You know,
I heard it
that's
goes
what
some
the only one
crazy
I've
places.
Yeah, I
never
feel like that
really
last season gets kind of nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've not seen it, Ryan?
And I've never seen any of Voyager.
Okay.
I saw.
It's up and down, but
Finish
like
quick,
sometimes it does
or
have
just
some really
pick
good
a line
stuff.
from a
Yeah.
button.
I've never seen. Well, actually, I've never seen Enterprise either. I've seen a good chunk of the rest.
Okay. Yeah, I've probably seen Next Generation the most.
Me too.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay, here are your choices.
Ryan Gosling and Drive would be awkward to be anywhere with.
Be very quiet.
And Warren. He's the same guy basically.
It's true.
Another Toad Boy. Well, let's see. This is
Now,
either the
how well do
right
we know
answer
Toad Boy
or
here?
It's Arnie's decoy.
That president dude. Brought to you from the guys of That 70s Show.
Hey, it's me, that president dude.
We don't know how to name shows.
Yeah. Remember that 80s show?
Yeah, oh
Oh
God.
boy.
Wasn't
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
I'm forgetting his name from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I believe was
Dennis.
on- yeah, Dennis.
Yeah,
from,
Was he on the 80s show?
Was like one of the main characters.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that. I didn't watch enough to have remembered that. Stream lag is bad. It's
Yeah.
always a little bit on Twitch.
And it was also
Within like 20 seconds. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have voted for it.
I wouldn't have, but I'm just sort of
kind
like,
of spooky.
that Toad Boy would put in Benjamin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I thought when I voted for it.
Oh, good lie.
That was a big one.
That's a good line.
Hey, Yuxi's still here.
Gotcha.
So, we all just, it's like, we all just got each other.
Yeah. Just a circular. We don't contribute to the points of any other player in the game.
Oh.
that president dude.
Of course, that's Warren G. Harding.
Warren G. Harding. It's me, that president dude, Warren G. Harding.
Let's see what we got. This player's pro wrestler
Oh.
name would be
Okay.
blank. All right, type in your lies.
All right, let's see if I can answer any questions in the stream. Get some Coke Zero before they're all gone forever,
Oh,
says
gosh,
YouTube chat.
I know.
You are very, that was the first thing that I thought when I saw that news story was how much you love Coke Zero.
But you're, you know, you're safe with your Diet Coke.
Yes.
They know to take that away, but. Yeah, and the new name is called Coke Zero Sugar, which is a
What?
terrible name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like, yeah, I already picked up on it with the zero. It's a whole new
Oh,
formula.
wait.
Hurry,
So
use
are
the
they,
lie for me button
the
if you're
confusing thing
stuck.
about it is it like, does the name suggest there's zero sugar or the name suggests there is sugar?
I think there is
Like
sugar in
Coke
there.
I think there
Zero,
is sugar. but
colon,
it's-
sugar.
All right,
It's possible.
What a
where's the
whore.
truth?
I'm really coming around on how terrible. I thought the name was stupid, but now I'm thinking it's really,
Where's
really
the
bad.
colon?
I can't tell if you would go for a joke name or
Yeah.
something more straightforward.
No, you know what? I take it back. I'm confident in my answer. I know exactly which one it is.
definitely would misspell my own last name. Cardiac attack.
Is that what I wrote? It was pretty
All
high.
right, let's see what everybody picked.
Man, Lightning Von Thunderguns is a better name than I would actually. That I actually
Damn it, that's the one I sure was right.
I wish. It's pretty good. The Coke Crusher, but that's more about my cocaine habit.
Mhm, yeah.
My cocaine habit and the fact that I dress up as Wesley Crusher. Hi, I'm the Cocaine Crusher.
There wasn't enough room for coked up Crusher.
Like a little squeaky fart. I
Carnival
appreciate
Wilson.
that 13% of the audience is
Magic Tavern fans.
Magic Tavern. Oh, I got
Oh.
cardiac attack like a jack attack, but also like I guess I
You have a big heart.
have a big heart.
Gotcha.
That was my
Yeah.
second.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a wrestling guy,
I like Lightning Von Thunderguns.
but I
We should
do
talk.
love adding bizarre punctuation to my answers.
Yeah, you know, that actually should have tipped it.
Okay, here's the question. The movie this player can quote the most lines
Ooh.
from is blank.
Jess Ann, what do we
Type
think
in
here?
your
What do we
lies
think?
now.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Choose wisely, babies, says Jessica.
Oh, Wisely Babies. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz.
It's a great movie.
Hurry up, use a
Is that
suggestion
super
if you
quotable, though?
I wouldn't say it's the most
can
cool.
Yeah.
seek the
Yeah.
truth.
It's on the board, though, but with 2 T's to really tell you how cool it is. The Great Train Robbery
The
original. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
Monty Python. I feel like the person is it Monty. I thought it was just Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and not Monty Python.
I
and
think
the
it is
Holy
the quest for the Holy Grail. I'm gonna guess this one.
Yeah, I don't feel too confident on this one.
But hey, since you were playing with people's answers, it could be a misspelling, could be correct. You
It's
never
true.
know. That's part of the
Okay,
fun.
let's take
But
a
you're-
look.
I'm guessing someone's unlikely. I feel like if you really love a movie, though, you're also
You're like,
less
how many
likely to
T's are in
misspell
hot?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
Son of
man,
a-
that was a good one.
Nasty
Yeah.
crime, boy.
Nasty
Yep.
crime. boy.
Another crime has been committed.
You're too nasty. Yeah,
I
that's a
knew.
good
I
one.
still think it's Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Got him. Yeah, I knew that was
There's
yours
no-
for like 10 different
A
reasons.
silent film. I was going back and forth between. That was gonna be my second choice. Damn it.
That's good.
I was going back and forth between
Something's
Great
amiss.
Train Robbery and like woman washing baby, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like those old Edison movies.
Sneeze.
But
Yeah.
like, nah, I felt like it wouldn't read, like people wouldn't get it.
No, you nailed that one.
Okay, here's your question.
No, you did.
Instead of the ice
That's
cream
why I'm
truck,
here,
this
for
is
that kind of
the
validation.
blank truck.
Well, I was going to say,
Realize now.
not only did it have Arnie punctuation, but then when Warren and I laughed at it, you were just like, I have no opinion.
Can anyone in the chat look up, is it Monty Python and the Holy Grail or Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail? I think it's Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but I could be wrong. Could
You
just be one of those
wanna-
things that people just naturally,
You want to bet a Coke on it or a Diet Coke?
yes.
From
Okay.
the company
If
fridge.
I'm wrong,
Yes.
I will get you a Diet Coke from the fridge.
All right, find the truth.
Free fuck
Free
truck.
fuck truck.
Joe.
See,
Come
somebody
on,
put
Joe.
fuck. I want the free fuck truck.
Joe's like, I don't like ice cream, but I love fucking.
What the fuck? Looks like you're right, Arnie. People are saying it's just and the Holy Grail.
Oh, I'm really.
Yes, Colbo, that's a bug.
Oh, the life for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
There's
what,
a different set of audio.
Joe? I'm gonna assume you're a simple man. You like
You
a
just
beer.
want fuck.
You just want
Just
fuck.
wanna fuck.
You want to pay for it. You don't want it for free.
All
Keeping the
right,
economy
who picked
moving.
What?
Nope.
Nasty Crime
Not
Boy.
that one.
Is Nasty Crime Boy a regular or?
I think Nasty Crime Boy's been here a handful of times before.
I see.
Not one I
Yay.
know that I've interacted much with. But I have the utmost respect
Who
for.
was that Nasty Crime Boy?
He or she.
Guys, I didn't have anything.
No.
I almost did fuck truck, and I was like, I can do better.
But then
Free
what
fuck
happened?
truck. I should have said. I should have just put baby's lungs.
The old baby's lungs truck.
Oh, just saying.
Nice, Jesse.
Uh,
Nice
I don't need ice
thinking.
cream, but I desperately
my
need
baby
lungs for my
is
baby.
very sick. I can't afford to talk to every ice cream guy. Pepperoni pizza truck. Welcome, Junes. I'm glad you're here.
Lila says Hot Fuzz is incorrectly spelled in the audience options.
Really? Well, then
Try this
I'm making
one.
fun of myself, I guess.
Most embarrassing places
Wow.
this player
All right.
ever farted was blank. Write your lies now.
I'm going to allow this message from Colbo that includes the word fuck and pussy in it, but just this particular one. Dude, when will we get a Jackbox Mario Party game? Talk to Nintendo. Ask them. All right, I'll check that audience decoy and change it up. But I retract making fun of anyone but myself.
I know. I think the worst is when we do have misspellings sent to us. And
Yeah.
it'll be something I wrote, and I'm like, Son of, how did I do that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
something real simple, but especially when you're writing, you're just in a mode of thinking about creating something instead of
Yeah.
sometimes getting it right.
Well, we
right,
take
take the
responsibility for that, but we should also mention that we work in a tool that it doesn't have spell check, but it does helpfully underline correctly spelled words.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
let you know that those are right,
Yeah.
even if it thinks they're wrong.
I know. It's kind of like fake news where you'll see the red line like, well, that's spelled right.
Yeah.
Guys,
And I
don't
voted for
put
Trump.
at his grandma's wake.
What?
You third person.
Yeah, you got to put at my grandma's
Third
wake.
person. That's why I voted for receiving my high school diploma, even though I'm not really confident that that's the right answer.
That I even graduated from
Yeah.
high school.
A lot
Okay,
of us went to the
what
same
everyone
well for our answers. But I'm not wrong.
Not today.
No.
No.
Come on.
No one will notice at a wedding. Right? Right, guys?
At least you waited to the reception.
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe. Wow, pretty much everybody, huh? How's the new office coming along? Yeah, we're building out. We're still going to be in this area, but we're building out a second area.
The pronouns.
It's coming along well.
God damn it.
See, it's kind of funny because everybody put it, and then you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, now I'm angry.
Now, yeah.
You
Not
of all
today,
people
though.
should be the most angry one.
Yeah, I know. Warren's in it all the time. Yeah, it's coming along well. We're... Oh, that was a little messed up. Whoa.
It's final
Whoa.
round time. Everyone's gonna write one truth and one
Oh,
lie
I
about
always
themselves.
forget to think
Yeah.
this
Doesn't
stuff
matter
up.
what it is. Dig deep because you get points for any player you fool with your lie, and for spotting other players' truths. Get on with it.
Oh, I don't know. It was probably weeks ago, but I do remember a time where I'm like, I gotta apologize to Warren later. And I didn't until right now. Sorry, Warren.
Just now. Oh, shit. Right.
Boy, I'm really blanking.
We're at the halfway point on that timer. Make sure you submit one truth and one lie before it's up.
Question: why up to 7 players in Monster Seeking Monster? I don't know if we're going to answer that today. That's why I read it out loud.
Mine are terrible. This is definitely the hardest mental moment
Oh, I know.
in
Yeah.
one of our games, I think, in this pack.
Player.
You definitely need a long timer.
Ooh.
Which statement is true?
Miracle Whip is delicious.
I just want to tease that I put in 2 things, not about myself.
Oh.
2 unannounced things about Monster Seeking
Ah.
Monster.
Nice.
okay.
Good
People
thinking.
can figure out what they think is true about Monster Seeking Monster that haven't been announced yet.
Good thinking.
Oh.
Also, quickly realized you cannot type Monster Seeking Monster and a bunch of other stuff
Okay.
into the
Yeah,
character
there's
limit.
a limit, yeah.
Which statement about what was the true one in that last one? I totally
Met
missed it.
Weird Al. It's true.
I was right.
Secretly Detective Conan.
I don't quite understand that.
Okay, neither do I. I'm just going to assume the other one's the truth. The other one is a sentence or, a thought.
So how
We may, Yuxi, I don't know.
how does Nasty Crime Boy get points in this?
He gets
scenario?
point for people he fools with his lie.
I see.
And we get points for picking the truth.
Yeah.
Do we incentivize people to? Never mind.
That's with the points is the way we try to do it.
Not a lot of points for you, Nasty Crime Boy. My first concert was Paul McCartney. My first concert was Blues Traveler.
Secretly loves Detective Conan. I don't know.
Yeah, with Friday streams, it's really just if we're feeling it. Depends on how our day is going. So.
Yeah. So we may or may not. We'll see what we have time for. Yuxi, you should totally do some more fan art. I'd love to see it.
If I were to draw fan art of Monster Seeking Monster, it'd be the frog monster with TMP host with the faker in the background with the orange guy running for his dear life while flipping a bird. I would like to see that.
Yeah, I would. I want to see your depiction visually of the TMP host, too. Wow,
Ooh, yep.
wrong. I got it wrong.
Yeah, I got it wrong too.
That's the best I can think of.
dropped
dropping
a
a
knife
knife
on
on it. I flipped 3 water bottles colliding.
I want the knife one to be true.
Yeah.
Are we more likely to believe a spectacular failure or a spectacular success?
That's the thing. And that way, it's a good setup here.
Yay.
Put it out in public for all to see, Yuxi. I'll retweet it for one.
Spot the truth.
I watch The Bachelorette religiously. I only eat Chinese food in my bed.
So is that the only food you eat in your bed, or the only place you
She'll
eat Chinese food?
That would be a weird rule to make for yourself, of being like, I can eat Chinese food, but only in my bed. Both
pretty,
are weird.
Pretty messy food.
I'm tired of taking my bed to all these Chinese
Yeah,
restaurants.
it's
Oh,
like,
God.
there's so many foods that are easy to eat, but I refuse to eat them in
No.
bed.
I want
Only-
chopsticks and
yeah.
a sauce.
Only the one most likely to do damage. I hate my bed.
I guess what I'm saying is.
I hope it's right, but I was the only one stupid enough.
Oh, you nailed it.
Guys, I vote for the one I want to be true, even if the odds are against me.
Works out. I'm lesbian and dating a maid. I'm lesbian and dating a flight attendant. I want the flight attendant.
Oh,
Yeah.
we just need one more for the title of the trilogy of books I'm writing.
I'm lesbian and I'm solving a crime.
Um,
I'm dating the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
what would you call the third book in this series? I'm lesbian dating a maid. I'm lesbian and dating a flight attendant.
I'm lesbian and I'm the president.
Well, yeah. Well, I was saying I'm lesbian and dating the first female president,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh.
Nice. I
That
wanted
was
to,
wrong.
because dating a flight attendant seems like you get to go
Yes.
places. Yeah. Fun.
I have an orange belt in Tango Sudo. In
That's-
Tang Sudo, sorry.
I'm not going to correct you,
I have
but
a green belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Both of these have
I've never heard you
anyone know
mention this.
anything?
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't remember because I've used this before, I think.
Oh.
Which is higher, orange or green?
I feel like green is higher, but that's what I chose, and I second guess it now. I feel like orange is low.
They both do seem false, which is why I did this.
I
also don't know what. I feel like Tang Sudo is hard to pull out your ass. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I was right.
I regret it the second I chose it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember any of it. When I was a kid, I got an orange belt.
Which is it?
How high is that?
It's like
So,
this, it's like belt 2.
Does Monster Seeking Monster also have a drawing round?
Ah.
Mechanic is maybe more the right word. Does the audience can beat the players in Monster Seeking Monster? Which do you guys think is true? I guess I'm explaining this to people who I've already answered by the time they've seen this.
Bing Bing, Bing Bing. If you're seeing a Buy Now button, that's probably for Jackbox Party Pack 3, so not what you're seeing now.
Yeah,
Nice.
when we stream, we just listed as Party Pack 3, so.
Didn't really fool a lot of people with that.
Hey, feel some.
It was kind of obvious, I guess.
Wow, I did that well? Holy shit. Good
Nice
job.
job, Hung Mei-Ling.
Word. Good
Say
work.
hello to your maid girlfriend.
Nice, nice.
Likes Cup from Arnie.
I like that. That's the first time I think I've seen the likes cup.
Yeah, it's cool, right? So these are still a little messed up, but these are kind of fun here. Arnie got the most likes. Sorry, Toad Boy. Worst liar. Most gullible, Jess Ann.
Oh, just saying.
Yeah, that's
lie.
a good
That's
one.
a
That
good
was a good one.
I voted for that one.
Yes,
Cardiac
that's a little
attack.
weird, but don't worry about it.
Oh,
True.
so that one. Interesting.
What?
Cardiac attack was an audio.
It was a decoy. Yeah.
I don't think I've heard the full with the. I haven't heard this version
With
of
the
the
lyrics?
song.
Oh, it's
Well, no,
so
I've
good.
heard it with the lyrics, but I guess I haven't heard it with the full like backup singers.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is so great.
Let's crank a little bit. Potpourri.
Well, at times I hope the others, but your answers baffle me.
Like Finney and Heather Bick, right there. Fibbage 3.
Folks in the chat are asking about the audience can beat the players for Monster Seeking Monster.
What's that about?
sort of like how in Trivia Murder Party, we were keep trying to find cool things for the audience to do, even though it's hard to make work. In Trivia Murder Party, the audience can live or die depending on how they do, in competition.
So they're competing, but a little bit separate.
Yeah. In Monster Seeking Monster, if the audience is on, the audience collectively plays one of the monsters in the game, and they are one of the players. They could win, they could lose. They could come in first place, they could come in last place.
Yeah. They can be any kind of different monster. Like they have all this relatively the same stuff as the players, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm sorry, I'm totally distracted by the
Well, I
lyrics.
turned it
I cannot
down.
even hear your question. I
I
think I answered it correctly.
I was going to say, they, much like the players, they can be one of them many different monsters, but they're all the audience is the same monster and they're working together.
Yeah, absolutely, as best they can. I have played some games in the office that the audience has won.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fun.
Man, I love this music so much.
I know, right?
I feel like it would be a wild waste of time, but we should really get Andy to do a theme song for Goofballs.
Yes. He might do that. He does love insane things. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
We'll definitely be learning more about Monster Seeking Monster and eventually playing it in the near future. Very near future, because we're coming out in fall, which is fast approaching. But until then, definitely join us next Thursday.
Yep.
Same time, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. And we may stream a little bit tomorrow. We may not. We may stream other times during the week, but we'll definitely be here on Thursdays.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll be able to come more often. Get some
Yeah,
time away.
hopefully, as it gets closer, I'll try to show up a little more often.
Yeah.
Help promote and just play. It's fun to play our games.
Yeah.
Especially at this time before we get too tired of playing.
Exactly. Before we get really tired of them. There was one of the filler lies is so-and-so secretly hates this game, and it came up, Ryan hates this game. I'm like, a little, but no, actually. And also, I know that you have to go home, but we can do different streams that are earlier in the day.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially
I bet as we really start, as it really starts to get close, I bet we'll start streaming multiple times a week and stuff like that.
Indeed. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Should we leave them on some Monster Seeking Monster music?
Yeah.
Here, I'll go to this real quick. And
I
then
guess
you can
I
switch it out.
Let's see here. Oh wait, it is in this.
Yeah.
What's going on? What am I doing wrong here?
Night Celestial, Fire Flower.
Oh, I'm gonna read everything on this screen right now.
No. Although it would be really freeing if you did it, so I knew I wouldn't.
It's true.
So good. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.